Breakfast doesn't get any easier with this meal prep recipe. Some weeks my mornings are crazy busy, so when those weeks come, I make my spinach and zucchini crustless quiche that is easy to make and highly customizable. Are you looking for an easy meal prep breakfast recipe? I got you covered. This recipe is my go-to when I don't have too much time in the morning, so I whip it up in the weekend and reheat it later. Now let's get cooking so I can show you how to make this easy breakfast meal prep recipe. Stay till the end where I share other recipe variations so you can make it your own. First, let's start the prepping. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now let's prepare our veggies. Dice your onions. You can use yellow, white, or even shallots. Then grate your zucchini and chop your fresh spinach. You can also use frozen spinach if you prefer. Just make sure to thaw it before and remove any excess water. Let's start cooking. Heat a skillet to medium heat and add some olive oil. You're going to saute the onions until they start to change color. Next, add the zucchini and saute until there's no more water in the skillet, always stirring constantly. At last, add the chopped spinach and saute for a couple of minutes or until it starts to wilt down. Then add the nutmeg and stir. Remove from the heat and set aside to cool for a few minutes. If you see any liquid in the veggies mixture, drain it before adding it to the egg mixture. In a large mixing bowl, add the eggs, cottage cheese, salt, black pepper, and the cooked veggies mixture and beat them all together. Now let's line the pie dish with some parchment paper. I prefer using the parchment paper because it's an easy cleanup afterwards and it also prevents sticking. Let me show you my simple trick on how to line a round baking dish. Cut enough parchment paper to cover the dish. Then fold the parchment paper into four so it becomes a square. Then fold it as a triangle and put the pointy side into the center of your pie dish and cut a few inches away from the border. This will give you a higher size around your pie dish. I prefer this in case it overflows, it won't come out of your baking dish. If you use this trick, you will have a perfect circle every time. Now spray some oil into the baking dish so the parchment paper sticks, and then add the quiche mixture into it. You can fold over the size if you prefer. Next, add the shredded mozzarella cheese on top and bake for 35 to 40 minutes or until puffed up and golden brown on the top. See how that came out golden brown from all the mozzarella cheese. It's just perfection. Now that it's out of the oven, let it cool for about 10 minutes before cutting. Then serve and enjoy. Now let's get into the recipe variations. You can customize this crustless quiche by swapping the spinach and the zucchini with other ingredients, like cooked ham or cooked turkey. This recipe is perfect for using up holidays leftovers. You could even use leftover chicken, cooked bacon, and add any other veggie you have on hand. Think about broccoli, bell peppers, mushrooms, even leeks, you name it. Also, you can switch up the cheese, replace the mozzarella cheese with some cheddar cheese or even some Swiss cheese. The flavor combinations are endless. And there you have it, this easy and savory spinach and zucchini crustless quiche, which can be your favorite breakfast or brunch recipe to share with your loved ones. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want to find all the measurements and directions for this recipe, you can check out the description box. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you like the recipe. You can click on the playlist below where I share other easy breakfast ideas for you to try. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep sharing your love for food. Bye!